your readers to the Literati Book Fair. What stories will you discover among our many shelves? Will you crack the case of your next favorite read? There's more here than meets the eye. Come take a look. You may just discover a hidden treasure or two to call your own.
Undercover and on the case with disguises, surprises, and bad guys to chase. Investigators. Mango and Flash.
Wackadoo! Find over 100 fun things to do with Bluey and friends in this big book of fun. Bake some banana bread. Play keepy-uppy, pretend to be grannies, and more. Get your copy of Bluey's Big Book of Games at the Literati Book Fair.
Ooh, this is a fun one. Uncle Fred is a Knucklehead is by the same hilarious author that wrote the My Weird School series, Dan Gutman. In this story, AJ and the gang are invited to attend a live taping of a Funny Kids TV show called Fun to Run. The show is hosted by Uncle Fred, who sings, dances, and jokes his way into his audience's hearts. But what will the kids do when they learn that Uncle Fred's super silly antics aren't just the act? Can Uncle Fred grow up? You don't want to miss this silly adventure. Find Uncle Fred is a Knucklehead at the Literati Book Fair.
The sun is out, the temperature is hot, and Sasha has everything ready for a full day of swimming with her best friend. But Mr. Sloth is taking forever. It feels like he takes ages just to get out the door. Will Sasha keep her cool? Or will her impatience ruin a fun summer outing? Find Waiting on Mr. Sloth at the Literati Book Fair.
Hey everyone, my name's Keith Zulanik, but I usually go by Keith Zoo for short. I'm the illustrator and co-author of a series of books called Show How Guides. This series are all pocket-sized, step-by-step guides that cover all sorts of fun topics. As part of the Literati Book Fair, you'll be able to pick up one of those books. Drawing Magical Creatures. In it, I go over drawing fundamentals, and then digging a little bit deeper on how to draw some really fun magical creatures. Dragons, unicorns, you name it. All laid out in easy to read, easy to understand instructions. I hope you enjoy my book. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.
While playing by the pond, Simon found a bone. If there was a better bone in all the world, Simon hadn't seen it. But then, there, in the water, there was another bone. A better bone. And a scrawny dog holding it. From the playful mind of Coriar Tabor comes a reflective story of a dog and his bone.
If light is to shine, there must also be darkness. Get a deeper look into the dark side of the Star Wars galaxy. From Sith Lords and Imperial Inquisitors to fallen Jedi and other evil creatures, there will always be villains who crave power above all. Packed with interesting facts and stats about the most legendary Darksiders, this guide will make you an instant expert in the dark side of the Force. Find Star Wars The Dark Side at the Literati Book Fair.
Oh look, you found another book! Pinkalicious and the Pink Amazing Little Library is a great big reading party! In this story, we find out that Pinkalicious loves reading so much. She can't stop. She reads in bed, at the table, and even while she's walking. When she can't find any new books to read at the library, what else is there to do but make your very own Pink Amazing Little Library? It's booktastic! Find Pinkalicious and the Pink Amazing Little Library at the Literati Book Fair.
From New York Times best-selling author Jesse Sima. Meet Kelp. When he's around, everything is sunshine and rainbows. Meet Nimbus. She loves her friend Kelp, but sometimes she feels downright cloudy. Nimbus used to think she had to hide her cloud. But maybe getting to know her cloud could make it a little less scary. And with a good friend, maybe it's better to share the weather together. Weather Together, available at the Literati Book Fair.
Nice find! This book is based on the movie Elemental, which takes place in a world where people are made of fire, water, earth, and air. In this story, a fiery girl named Ember isn't used to stepping outside her element, but when given the chance, she decides to join Wade, a go-with-the-flow water guy, to see what the rest of Element City is about. If you're fired up about exploring Element City, same. Get your copy at the Literati Book Fair.
Hip hip hooray! The talent show is today. There's just one problem. The good egg doesn't have an act. He'll have to sit in the audience this time. But when his friends need help on stage, the good egg steps up to save the show. Could being kind also deserve a standing ovation? Find the good egg in the talent show at the Literati Book Fair.
What's this? A puzzling read indeed. Sherlock Chick and the Peekaboo Mystery is about a young chick who really knows how to solve a mystery. After a cat scares off a mouse named Squeakins, no one has a clue where he ran off to. Is he hiding in the tree? The basket? The hill? Who can solve the case of the missing mouse? Sherlock Chick, of course! Track down the mouse in Sherlock Chick and the Peekaboo Mystery, available at the Literati Book Fair.
Did you know that Muhammad Ali was so terrified of flying off planes that he bring a parachute? Or that he won the Presidential Medal of Freedom? Bet you didn't know that he had an official sweat taster to determine how salty his sweat was after every match. For real! Discover some of the most unusual and surprising facts about the legendary boxer and civil rights activist. Find this one-of-a-kind biography at the Literati Book Fair.
I'm afraid our twists and turns have come to an end. You've gathered the evidence, you've considered the suspects, you found all the secrets. Or have you? You've got the rest of the book fair to explore. There are so many books waiting to be discovered. Look beyond the usual suspects to find the perfect book for you. Sounds like it's time to uncover your next favorite read at the Literati Crack the Case Book Fair. Welcome, dear readers, to the Literati Book Fair. What stories will you discover among our mini shelves? Will you crack the case of your next favorite read? There's more here than meets the eye. Come take a look. You may just discover a hidden treasure too to call your own.
Undercover and on the case with disguises, surprises, and bad guys to chase. Investigators. Investigators. Mango and Flash.
Wackadoo! Find over 100 fun things to do with Bluey and friends in this big book of fun. Bake some banana bread. Play keepy-uppy, pretend to be grannies, and more. Get your copy of Bluey's Big Book of Games at the Literati Book Fair.
Ooh, this is a fun one. Uncle Fred is a Knucklehead is by the same hilarious author that wrote the My Weird School series, Dan Gutman. In this story, AJ and the gang are invited to attend a live taping of a Funny Kids TV show called Fun to Run. The show is hosted by Uncle Fred, who sings, dances, and jokes his way into his audience's hearts. But what will the
Good morning, Liberty Tech. I'm Kason, and you are watching the Maverick News.
Hello, I'm Cam, and we're here to keep you in the know for all the latest Liberty Tech news. Today's Thursday, October 26, 2023.
Now is the time we set aside each day to honor our country and our school.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Remember to put your right hand over your heart, your left hand by your side, and face the flag.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for a moment of silence to reflect on today's activities. How can you be a Maverick today?
Thank you. You may be seated. October is Hispanic Heritage Month. Each day we will share an interesting fact with you. Here's today's. Marco Rubio is the first Cuban American to become Speaker of the Florida House of Representatives in 2005. He is currently Senior United States Senator from Florida, a seat he has held since 2011.
And now for the joke of the day. What kind of music do mummies love? Rap music.
If you are participating in the reading challenge, please remember those sheets are due next Wednesday, November 1st. Finish them up this weekend and make sure you have a parent signature. Thank you.
That's all for today. Thanks for joining us this morning on the Maverick News Network. Have a thrilling Thursday, and remember, you matter.